Folks, I believe this stock is screaming buy right now, and I know that is a bold statement, but when you see what I am about to show you, I think you will understand exactly why. Because there is a company trading under $5 right now that is doing something no pharmaceutical company has ever done before. They are not just developing drugs. They are teaching a computer to discover them at a speed and scale that no human scientist ever could, and the biggest names in technology and pharma are already paying them for access. Stay with me, because this story gets more interesting the deeper we go. So if you like finding opportunities like this before the crowd, hit subscribe right now and turn on notifications. Let's aim for 500 likes so more people can benefit from this. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. Now let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning, because to understand where this company is going, you need to understand where it came from. The year was 2013. A young scientist had a question that most people in his field thought was impossible. What if you could use technology not just to test drugs but to discover them? Completely automatically, at massive scale. Traditional drug discovery takes 10 to 15 years, costs billions of dollars, and fails more than 90% of the time. This scientist believed there was a better way. He believed that if you generated enough biological data and trained a machine learning system on that data, the computer could find patterns that no human could ever see. Patterns that point directly to which molecules might become medicines. He co-founded a small company in the United States, and nobody paid much attention at first, because here is the thing about building something that has never existed before. The world does not understand it until it works. This company spent years building what they called their core AI platform, not software on your laptop, a fully integrated biological and computational system. On the biology side, they built labs that run up to 1 million wet lab experiments every single week. 1 million. Living cells, real biology, real science, automated at unprecedented scale. Every experiment generates data, petabytes of it. Images, multi-omic readouts, chemical interactions, cellular responses, more biological data than almost any other company on Earth. And on the computing side, they built one of the most powerful supercomputers in the entire biotech industry, backed by $50 million from one of the most powerful artificial intelligence companies in the world. That company believed in this platform enough to write a $50 million check, and that supercomputer runs their machine learning models 24 hours a day, finding relationships inside that ocean of biological data, connecting dots between molecules, diseases, and potential treatments, at a speed that would take human scientists thousands of years to replicate manually. Now here is where the real story begins, because this company did not just build a technology platform, they started proving it generates real value. One of the world's largest pharmaceutical companies came to them, not once, 5 times, each time a new program milestone, a new accepted drug discovery package. Total payments from that one partnership alone, $134 million to date. Then 2 more of the world's biggest pharmaceutical companies came. A $30 million milestone payment in the 4th quarter of 2025 alone, for delivering a single biological dataset. Then more pharma giants followed. The biggest drug companies on the planet, all paying this company to use their AI platform to find new drugs, over $500 million in upfront and milestone payments, earned from collaborations with the largest pharmaceutical companies in the world. Now let's talk about the numbers, because this is where things stop being theory. Full year 2025 revenue $74.7 million. That is up from $58.8 million the year before. Revenue growing 27% year over year. Partnership inflows targeting $100 million by end of 2026. Cash position at year-end 2025 $755 million. Cash runway confirmed through 2027. Cash burn tracking below their own guidance. 5 clinical programs currently advancing, 15 discovery programs in the pipeline, and a brand new partnership bringing real-world patient data into their platform to make clinical trial design faster and smarter using AI. A brand new chief medical officer just joined the company. Experienced leadership coming in exactly when clinical programs are approaching their most important readouts. And now let me tell you something that really matters. This stock was trading at over $7 just 12 months ago. Today it is at $3.52. That is more than 50% below its 52-week high. The same AI platform that was worth $7 per share last year has more partnerships today, more clinical data today, more cash today, more pipeline today, and yet the stock is sitting at half the price. Now ask yourself, why would the world's biggest pharmaceutical Companies keep paying this company if the technology did not work. One partner paid for a fifth milestone, another paid 30 million for one dataset. A tech giant put 50 million directly into the company. These are not companies that waste money. Now here is the moment you have been waiting for. The company we have been talking about this entire time is Recursion Pharmaceuticals, ticker OXERX, trading on the Nasdaq, current price $3.52 at time of recording, 52-week high $7.18, 52-week low $2.80, analyst average price target $7, that is nearly double from where it sits today. Their AI platform, the Recursion OS, runs on the BioHive 2 supercomputer backed by a $50 million investment from NVIDIA. Sanofi has paid $134 million in milestones, Roche and Genentech, Bayer, Takeda, all paying partners over $500 million earned in total. Now let me be completely honest with you, because this channel does not hide what is real. Recursion is not yet profitable. They are burning nearly $400 million per year in operating expenses. The stock has been declining for months. Insider selling was reported earlier this year, and drug development, even with AI, remains deeply unpredictable. Clinical trials can fail, milestones can be delayed. This is a high-risk speculative investment, not money you cannot afford to lose, not your savings, but look at the full picture. A global tech leader backed it with $50 million. The world's biggest pharma companies have paid over $500 million in milestones. Revenue grew 27% last year. $755 million in cash on hand. 5 clinical programs advancing toward key readouts. Analysts target nearly double the current price, and the stock is 50% below its 52-week high with a stronger business than it had at that high. That combination does not show up often. A real AI platform, backed by the biggest names in both technology and pharma. Growing revenue, multiple clinical readouts coming this year, and a stock sitting at half its recent price. The question is always the same. Will you look at this before the market catches up? Or after? I will let you decide. If this gave you something to think about, hit subscribe, drop a comment below. What is your price target on OXERX? We do this every single day. New stocks, new analysis, same mission. See you tomorrow. Important disclaimer, this video is produced purely for educational and entertainment purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial advice, investment advice, or any recommendation to buy or sell any security. Recursion Pharmaceuticals is a high-risk speculative stock. The company is not yet profitable and carries significant financial risk, including substantial ongoing cash burn. Stock prices can decline to zero. Past performance of any stock is not indicative of future results. Always conduct your own thorough independent research and consult with a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. The creator of this video may or may not hold positions in securities mentioned. This channel does not accept any payment to feature or promote any stock or security.